Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect. Once again, this is episode 3. In the previous episode, we made all of these foundations here. So this is going to be our visitation. This is going to be, well, actually several areas. You know what, I won't go through them because you probably know what they are watching the previous couple of episodes. Anyway, there's a couple of changes to make in the canteen and kitchen and stuff, but we might get on that later on. In this one, we'll be primarily getting these grants done and then probably near the back end of the episode, maybe getting prisoners, but we'll see how it goes. Now, as I said, there is some changes to make. The double canteen may not work, and many people have pointed this out in the comments, so we'll have to see how that goes. We might have to switch it around, and if we do, it's going to be a big fart on. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. First things first, I'm going to go to foundation and then to building brick, and then we're going to clicky draggy and build a building around here, which is going to be our shower. Now, I'm running very close to empty on this whole money thing, so we'll have to be very careful here. I just want to put a large jail door in like so. I'll speed up to max speed here. We've got our short-term investment, which is going to be done in pretty much 5 minutes game time, so that's fine. We can actually wait on that if we need to. We can hire we can hire 2 guards and 2 cooks, and that will give us this grant basically done. Then we can do the staff wellbeing initiatives by hiring a couple more things as well. Staff room needs to be completed, so we might as well do that. We'll go to our rooms and then to staff room, and then clicky draggy as they say there. Minimum size 4x4, which it is, and then you need a wide sofa and a drinks machine, so that's fine. We won't have a lot of stuff in here. There's a drinks machine. Wide sofa we will put in as well. We'll put it right at the back there, and that should have that sorted. In fact, I'll get rid of that drinks machine. I don't like it where it is there. I fancy it about that side there. Job done. Right, cool. So that is that one pretty much done. This is our shower area. Obviously, it's currently not doing anything. It's all out of power and all sorts, but that's fine. We can just go to room, clicky draggy on the shower again, and there we go. There's that sorted. It needs to be an actual shower, so I just need to put 1 shower head, and then that registers it as a shower. I've got 598 generic units of currency, which just isn't enough. So, to do the staff wellbeing initiative, which is 10 grand, you need to have at least 5 guards without assigned duties. And the slight problem, guards are 500 each. So, yeah, we'll have to wait for this short-term investment to complete. We could, well, once that shower's done, do we get any more money? No, we're not going to get any more money. It's just going to be from the cash flow. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll spend this time actually going around and mentioning the buildings that we have and also what people have said in the comments. Now, first things first, these canteens here. Slight problem. Excuse me. The way canteens work is, well, because of the way the logistics work now, you can alter it so that certain canteens will fulfill certain cell blocks. This is 1 block, okay? So we have 2 canteens, 1 block. I assume, possibly incorrectly, that you can assign multiple canteens to each block, okay? But I don't know that for sure. When you first build them, they will automatically say, right, I am now supplying this bit. So that canteen, currently, well, both these canteens won't be supplying anything. If I actually go to my logistics, or if I could, I can't actually, I don't, logistics, I don't actually have it, I haven't unlocked it through Bureaucracy. But if I had, you'd be able to see that this kitchen will be supplying the canteens. It should be supplying both canteens. And then the canteens won't be supplying anything yet because we haven't technically got a shower block. Sorry, we haven't technically got a cell block. This is just a room as far as it's concerned because none of these are cells. If they were cells, then it will probably say it's supplying that one. Hopefully we can do it. If not, I'll have to change it about, and that's going to be a massive mess on. What I have to do is delete pretty much all of what we've got here, put a small kitchen in here, and then have this as 1 big canteen. It should be fine and it should work, so we'll see how it goes. A couple of people have said that this is actually a good idea. The same amount of people have said that this is a bad idea. This is where we've got our holding cell. Originally it was around there, but we have changed it. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll probably keep it for the time being and see how it goes, see how it works. A lot of people have said that we've got a problem with the kitchen and the fact that it's pretty much no security whatsoever in terms of things are going to get nicked all the time. I agree. I also mentioned that in the previous episode that I'm going to put metal detectors there and then there, so even if they do nick something from the kitchen, they're just going to go out and it's going to get taken, so it's not really a big problem. People said that the yard's a bit too big. It is a little bit too big, and we have got 2 of them. But the reason I want to put it in is I want to have weight benches and such around because there's now animations for people lifting weights. So just try the new things out, I guess. This is pretty much sorted. I might need to shift this building over to this side and have that as like a security area. Maybe even have a protective custody at the back because this is going to be a medium risk prison. A lot of people have asked what sort of prisoners we're going to get, and I have mentioned it a couple of times. So it's going to be medium risk. Anyway, we've done our short-term investments. That's all good. I'm going to go to my grants And then we're going to get... We could get cell block A, but we can't... Oh, we can't get that yet. We need to do the basic detention center grant. So what I'm going to do then, I'll pause it for a second. Go to our regime. I'm just going to change all of our regime to free time, just so there's no eat, and also it means it's a sort of blank slate when I get this all sorted in a moment. There we go. It also means that when I hire the 2 chefs that I'm going to need, so chef, that's doctors, we don't want that. Cook, 1, 2, and then guards, 1, 2. There's 1 grant done. 3, 4, 5. There's 2 grants done. We now have enough. That's fine. Excellent. So, I can now get on my other grants. Cell block A. We can go for prison maintenance, probably, and then visitation rights as well. And there's a lot of money. So, we'll just unpause it, go to utilities, go to electrical cable, put that electrical cable in there. For some reason, it didn't fully go, which is an interesting one. Let me also just go to jail door, and we're going to put in the jail doors all the way around the area here, or like the sort of entrances to the cell blocks, also to the canteen as well, because currently there's no way in the canteen. Right. There is all that sorted. We will have to go and unlock cleaning through bureaucracy. There's a lot of things we need to unlock through bureaucracy. So first things first, I'm going to get, I think, micromanagement. Do I want a micromanagement? We'll go for micromanagement, and then I think we will go for, I think, a bit of the old... we could go for cleaning and such. I need to get some probably patrols up and running, so we'll go for patrols. Obviously that's going to be a slight problem because we don't have a room for our guy. We haven't actually hired someone yet that can research that. We need a chief. So what I'll do, I'll shove another office in. So we'll just go to, I always lose the office. I lose all the buildings in that tab there, and then we'll shove in the chief's stuff. I assume the chief would be wouldn't be as I don't know, it wouldn't be really as academic as the other guys, so you'll only have 1 filing cabinet, whereas the others have got loads. There we go, that'll do us quite nicely. And then we'll just go to staff, and then we'll go to chief. Obviously, slight problem here, we need to get a foreman up, but the foreman is actually going to be there in that building, currently isn't built, so that's going to be interesting. We'll have to sort that out later. Let's just get some more utilities up and running here. We'll go for a small pipe and run the small pipe around like so. And obviously that will get all of these shower heads in. There's been a comment that this shower room is about the right size but too close together and prisoners might fight. Yes, you are right, they might fight. But nothing I can really do about that. The prisoners might fight anyway. But I understand what you mean by the fact that they might fight because everything's close together. Well, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. There we go. I'm just going to put in some shower heads along to there, and that should do the job quite nicely. Okay, so we need to have a visitation room, 3 visitor tables, have a common room, pool table, TVs, 5 form booths. That's all easy sort of stuff, so we can get on that. However, I think I want to raise my prisoner capacity, so I'm going to go to materials and then to the brick wall, and obviously I'm going to build these cells here. Now, I might have to do more than what I'm laying out here, but we'll see what happens. That'll be, what, 6? And then we'll have these ones here. So what I'll do, actually no, what we have here should do the job quite nicely. So we'll go to rooms and then to cell, and obviously it's going to designate each of these as separate rooms because it's quite smart that way. We're losing a lot of light because it's a lot of the light bulbs are getting removed because of, well, where they are. As I've said it several times now, I really wish there was a way to not place lights. When you build a building, there should just be a ticky box in the foundation options to not place lights, and then it would be really handy to have a tool that is automatically light. So you click that and it goes bring, and automatically lights the entire section. I'm sure something like that is possible, and I would assume that many people would agree with me on that. That would be a useful tool. Anyway, let's just raise our prisoner capacity by building all of these cells. So we'll do jail doors first. Doesn't really matter that we're doing jail doors first because this is, after all, not a active prison, i.e. it doesn't have any prisoners. As soon as there's one prisoner, all of the doors will lock and the regime will actually get fulfilled. The doors will open and close and things like that in jail doors. But at the moment, they'll always stay open. Excellent. So, the beds. I think we'll place them in a sort of leading up sort of fashion. So all of the beds will go actually towards the centre. That'll be a better one. Do you want to do that? I think so. I think that's how we're going to do this. The beds always go towards the centre, and they always face towards the door. That's fine. And the toilet can do pretty much the same thing. Although, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them... If I put them that side there, what it means is that although there's going to be a bit more pipe, it means that if they try to tunnel, they won't connect it as easy. Because if I, for example, put them there and there, it means that it's only 2 bits of digging to join to each other, and that way there it's like 5, so that's pretty good. So we'll just connect these up like so. Oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. In fact, which way do you want to do this? Yeah, that way is probably going to be the best way, and then straight up like that. And then, yeah, I think that way actually, and that'll connect all that up. That is fine. We'll extend these along as well. I don't think I actually put the ones on the other side, or did I? I did not. No, I forgot to put in the toilets on this side. What a bummer. Do you get it, toilets? Bums? Ah, that's a bummer. Oh, that jaw. Oh, good grief. I'll go and hang myself after this video. Right! So, one of the grant is done. Well, one of the other grants is done. We could go for some other stuff. We've got security procedure, higher patrol, super bureaucracy, assign 3 guards to patrol routes. We could get all of that, actually. In fact, we've got a lot of that done. This is problematic. They are not able to place some of the... yeah, they've sorted that out. I was going to say they're not able to place some of the water. Yeah, they're not. They're not. So what I'm going to have to do, this is a problem. I'm going to have to demolish walls and demolish that wall there, and pretty much do the same on all of these things. That's really problematic. They used to be able to do it, but alas, it's just no longer possible. There we go. I'll put them in, and then they'll get on with that, and then I'll redo the walls, and then all of them will be proper cells. As I mentioned in the last episode, I don't know if I'm going to do the whole put the flooring in first. I might get prisoners and then do the flooring. It's always the last thing that I do, really. It looks like they are now all plumbed in, so that means that is all sorted. Right, okay, so prison maintenance, unlock cleaning through bureaucracy, on groundskeeping through bureaucracy, but I think one of the easiest ones to do would be probably visitation rights. So let's get on with that. Let's just go to our rooms, and then to actually no, what I'll do, we'll go to building brick, and then I'll clicky draggy on both of these rooms here, because that's fairly easy to. Might as well even get these ones done here. We've got enough money to do this, so we'll crack on. These are going to be several different buildings, so I won't go into exactly which ones they are. I'll just put a solitary door in there. That'll make that open. Then we'll put a jail door on. I want to put the centre of this building, which there is no centre. So we could do a small jail door, which would work out a little bit better for... Would it work out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Yeah, there we go, and that'll get that thing built. And these ones are going to be slightly different. These are... Well, that one's the laundry. Actually, which one's the laundry? That one's the... One of these is the laundry, one of these is the... I can never remember all the buildings here. It's quite difficult. We can't label them, which is a shame. I guess it's going to be a simple matter... Well, I know that's cleaning cupboard, so I'll put a door on that cleaning cupboard. I'll put another door on that building there. Again, I can't remember what that building was. I want to say... I really want to say the library, but I'm also aware that that might be the library, and now that that could be the library as well. So I don't actually think there's a lot of... I don't think all of these buildings actually have a purpose at the moment. But, you know, we'll progress on. Right, so visitation. Have we unlocked visitation? I'm pretty sure visitation's a standard thing. While I've got parole up and running... I can't really put parole up because of the... No, we can't put parole. Put parole in there. Okay. Put the chapel in there as well. Just obviously just designating these rooms here. Sorted, right. Common room is over there. I'll do that later. Visitation. Let's get visitation done. So this is our visitation room. Quite simple. And we'll put tables in. Now, how do I want to lay them out? I could have them... like that. I think that works out. I like that idea. We'll only put half of them in for now because obviously we don't want to spend too much money. That's visitation sorted. We need to get a couple of TVs, a couple of common rooms sorted, all of that sort of thing. So that'll be in there. But I don't really want to do that yet. I do want to go to this area, this tab, and check out our bureaucracy. I do want to get cleaning and groundskeeping and prison labour. We'll get prison labour. We'll get all three, actually. Then we'll go for deployment, and we'll go for prison policy? Yeah, prison policy. Remote access we need. Dogs we need eventually. Surveillance eventually. Contraband eventually. Armory we don't need just yet. There we go. Okay. Obviously, one of these is not going to be done because we haven't yet got the room in. So what I'll do, I'll get the room put in. And that means we can then do a bit of, not research, but a bit of bureaucracy. And obviously we'll go to staff. Get our foreman. That's the foreman there. And this is the building. I've even deployed him in the building that he's going to be pretty much living in. There we go. They don't go home for the night. That's the problem, you see. Right, so we'll get a filing cabinet. I think we'll do a row of filing cabinets up the top. Seems to me that he would have a lot of filing cabinets in the this sort of area. I don't think he would sit at his desk often. So we'll sort of shove it in the corner there. And we'll have a chair just to sort of rest his coat and hard hat on. Job done. Right, we'll go back to our utilities, and obviously we need to run some electrical cable, so I'll run it from here upwards and then straight across like so. I should do it quite nicely. This building, oh actually no, let's cancel that. If we're following the same sort of pattern as here, it would be about there. Might as well run the same sort of thing. There we go. Okay, right, so we're actually receiving minus 800 a day, so we are at a loss because obviously we haven't got any prisoners here. That's understandable. We're unlocking cleaning. We're doing groundskeeping. And once we've got them two done, we've got prison maintenance done. What else do we need? Well, this is where we've got a common room. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to see. We've got a common room, and then Alcoholics Anonymous next to it. I think we're going to put that up here. Okay, so we'll have common room and Alcoholics Anonymous. Or do I switch that around? I'm feeling we should probably switch it around. Up here, we'll have a common room, Alcoholics Anonymous, and then a library. Down here, we'll have things like the holding cell, common room, whatever that other one was. I think that would work out a bit better, so I'm going to just dismantle that solitary door. The reason I'm doing that is because the dogs will be over here, so if it does kick off in the solitary, they can quickly jump in. And also, all of the workshop-y sort of stuff is up the top, as well as the chapel and parole, so it makes sense to me that we do it that way. So, let's just probably get a very small common room up here. We'll have to think about this. This will be our... Actually, that's about the right size, I think. Actually, no, I want to extend our library a little bit. That's going to be library, that's going to be common room. This will be holding cell. No, that'll be Alcoholics Anonymous, which doesn't need to be that big. So we could probably make a very small Alcoholics Anonymous. Not a small Alcoholics Anonymous. It's medium-sized Alcoholics Anonymous. About that, yeah. Then we'll have, obviously, entrances in from... I don't think we need an entrance in from there. I think that will do us quite nicely. Yeah, okay. Right, so we'll just go to Object and then to Door. It is just going to have a standard door on. And, yeah, there we go. There's some doors. Excellent. And we do need a door here somewhere, so we'll put a door there. Job done. Right, so that'll be our Alcoholics Anonymous. We could make it a bit bigger, but I don't like the idea of it being huge. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Right, we'll go to our rooms. You don't have to have it separate, by the way. I know a couple of people have asked why do I put it separately, and that's just because of it looks alright. It makes sense you put it in a separate room because you want to split people up and, you know, have it as a very communal area, but also, you know, you don't want anyone walking in. You know, you might, if there's obviously it's personal stuff you'll be talking about in Alcoholics Anonymous and things like that, and you might not want everybody to be there. You know, you only want to talk to people who you know, might understand why you're doing, you know, why you drink a lot or why you did drink a lot and things like that. So that's the reasoning there. Anyway, this is our library. We're going to put a big row of bookshelves in the corner here, and that fits in perfectly. Obviously, we do need some library desks, which we will put up in... Oh, see, the problem is it's just not wide enough, that. It's just not wide enough to have another row on the other side. So what I can do, if I put it like there, I could also then put bookshelves. I don't know. Don't know how I'm going to do this. See, I could just put the bookshelves along that row. See, I wanted to put the librarians' desks in the centre like that, and bookshelves either side, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out that way. So I'll just put the librarian's desk in this corner. I'm not going to put any more than that in. That should do us. And then what I'll do is sort of every other one, I'll put these bookshelves. So that'll do us quite nicely there. That should be fine. Okay, common room. So we'll go to our pool tables, and we'll start shoving some pool tables in, and we'll put them in like that. No more than that. I don't really want any more. Televisions we will put in this corner. Actually, we'll have like a sort of telly room at the top here, so it'll go up and around, like around there, and then this corner we'll have, actually we might as well put some benches in. Oh, there's no point because they don't use benches. Benches aren't used like that. Phone booths, we could have phone booths in. I think I'll put some phone booths in here like that. I think that will do us quite nicely. I need at least 5 phone booths. I've already got a couple in. 1, 2. So I need 1 more phone booth, and then that is already done. That should be another grant done. Yep, a little bit of a grant done. So it means we can get another one. We've got cell block B, long-term investment. Might as well do the long-term investment. It's a bit long-term, but it is an investment. Obviously, you know, right. And the award for the most obvious comment in the world goes to me. Obviously. Right, so we need to do security procedure. A couple of guards, higher 10 guards, a couple of janitors and a gardener. We could do that. I might as well do that. We'll go to staff, 1 gardener, 2 janitors. There's that done. And then higher 10 guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then set from deployment guard patrols. We want a couple on patrol, so we'll have it go right up there. 1, 2, and then we'll have 1 patrolling the shower. Why not? Probably there. And there's that grant done as well. Okay, I think that's sorted. Governmental security rating we could do. No, we're not having armed guards yet. Acclimatization, we're going to do that. Reform program, education thing, we can do that. But also cell block B makes more sense to me because we're going to pretty much build this up very, very quickly. Right. I think we're going to leave it there. A little bit shorter than normal, but I think it's a good time because we've pretty much got everything sorted now. I do need to put some automatic door opening and things like that, but for the most part, it seems to be here. Let me just check the logistics first. If we go to our food distribution, yes, okay, so that's fine. So that can also go to there. Ah, we have a problem there. You can only assign this to 1 canteen. Problem. Okay, what I'll have to do then is split up these wings, put doors in here. That'll then make them separate sections, and then I can then move them to this side and that side. That's going to be a bit of work, but I'll sort that out in the next episode. But at least I know that we do have a problem and I can fix it. You know, I do have to fix the problem. And we've got enough so prisoners can come in, I think. For the most part, everything's in here. We've got a shower, we've got a holding cell, we've got a kitchen, canteen. So next episode, we'll get prisoners and we'll see how that goes. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.